We begin our photographic expedition in St. Joseph Bay Aquatic Preserve, located along Florida's Panhandle near the town of Port St. Joe. St. Joseph Bay is the only sizable inlet in the Gulf of Mexico that is not influenced by a flow of fresh water. Spanning approximately 73,000 acres, the aquatic preserve is the most productive commercial and recreational fishing spot in the region. Lifelong resident of Port St. Joe, Tom Parker recalls some of his childhood experiences in the bay.
When I was 7 or 8 years old, I started swimming in the bay down around the old city pier. I spent a lot of my early life in the bay. I would walk around the old city pier down there and pick up scallops and eat scallops raw. This place has become the scallop capital of Florida almost out here in the bay. You know, many people come over from Panama City, Bluntstown, Alabama even, Georgia, and they scallop out in the bay during the season. We owe it to future generations to watch out for this old bay, to keep it as pristine, as nice as we can. Don't run outboard motors through the grass flats out there and just dig trenches through the grass, which look terrible, you know, which kill a lot of the habitat for the small little sea things. It's so important for us to take care of all that so that we'll have it there for future generations and certainly be able to enjoy it ourselves as long as we're here.
Salt marshes and seagrasses play an important role in the natural balance of St. Joseph Bay. Salt marshes are a nursery for a variety of invertebrates and provide homes to a large number of birds, reptiles, and mammals. The marshes also protect against saltwater intrusion and coastal erosion. Seagrass beds filter nutrients, stabilize sediments, buffered the coast against wave surges during storms, and sheltered juvenile fish and the small marine animals that serve as the foundation for the food chain in the Gulf of Mexico. St. Joseph Bay is also an important stopover for migratory birds from the Atlantic seaboard. Third-generation commercial fisherman Danny Raffield talks about the importance of the St. Joseph Aquatic Preserve now and for the future.
We know that it's unique in the fact that it is a place for fish to take up in part of their migration, offers time for juvenile fish of some species, a place to begin their cycle up in the shallows. It is a food source for migrating masses of fish that are going from their spring and fall migrations. So they come in the bay and they eat, leave, back and forth. We know that it is part of a link that adds to the overall health of the fisheries. It helps to substantiate yield, to populate for recreational and commercial harvesting. It contributes to that and helps us to have a sustainable resource here. So it's ever giving. If we protect it, it will continue to give on and on, just like it has in the past.
Protecting the water and land around the natural treasure ensures it will be here for generations to come.
Well, I think every person should take a serious sense at protecting the bay as far as not littering around it or anything or dumping anything out of your boat. I just think if you love something, you ought to take care of it.